and flow at the top of our mats. Take your feet hips distance, standing into Tadasana mountain pose, hands by your side, close your eyes. Just taking a moment to begin your practice with an intention. Maybe it's a very basic intention like, hey, I'm just looking to feel good and have fun. And you might even set an intention of gratitude today. Slowly bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. And let's seal that intention in with one deep, long, clearing breath. Inhale fully. Sigh it out. Open your eyes. Take your hands by your side once more. And inhale, sweep the arms out to come up. Gaze up as the palms touch. Lift your chest as you root down through the heels. And exhale, turn the hands out. Sweep them behind your back. Interlace your fingers. So something really energizing about yoga is when we open the front body. That's what we're going to do in this practice. Back bends and shoulder openers. Press the palms together. Think about rolling the arm bones in as you open the collarbones and shoulder blades. Knuckles reach down, heart lifts up, maybe you even look up. Deep breath in. And exhale, fold down just like this. Keeping the arms behind you in this shoulder opener. If your hamstrings are quite tight, put a little bend in the knees. You'll find a little more space that way. Weigh the crown of the head towards the mat. Reach the knuckles overhead, really opening the front of your shoulders. That gets so tight from hunching over your phone, looking at Instagram, driving, sitting on a couch. That's why we do yoga. Balance it out. If your knees are bent, you can begin to straighten the legs. Then inhale fully. Exhale, sweep the hands down towards the mat. Fingertips underneath the shoulders or on the shins. Inhale to a flat back. Bring your big toes to touch, little space between the heels, and exhale, fold down, hands by the feet. Push down through the feet as you inhale, rise all the way back up towards standing. Gaze up as the palms touch, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to your heart. Now this time, heel toe your feet as wide as your mat. Turn your heels in, your toes out. This is one of my favorite ways to really begin to tone the glutes, which is just a fancy way of saying your butt, okay? Interlace all of your fingers except the thumb and the index, and reach your arms overhead. As you inhale, lengthen the sides of your waist, and as you exhale, draw the navel and the ribs in. Start to squat down slowly. If your heels lift up off the ground, go wider. Squat down, see if you can get low as possible, then push down through the heels and inhale, rise all the way back up. 2 more. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, lift up. Last one. Exhale, squat down. And inhale, lift up. Well, that was almost the last one. Now exhale, squat back down. Place your hands down on the mat. Now, make sure that your heels are in, your toes are out. Feel the energy in the outer edges of your feet. Take your elbows to the inner knees and use your elbows to push the knees out a little bit wider, drawing your hands to your heart. Breathing in this Malasana diamond pose. Even though you're squatting down, think about pushing down through the heels just lightly to engage your heart. Inhale fully. And exhale, fingertips down. You're just going to step your left foot towards the back of the mat, leaving your right foot at this angle here, placing your hands down flat to the inside of the right foot. From here, place the left knee down and your right hand on your right knee, pushing your right knee away from you. One of my favorite ways to open up the front body and the inner groins. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can always lower down to the left forearm, pushing the right knee away from you, lifting the heart up. Now, whether you're on that left forearm or hand, reach your right arm up as you inhale. And as you exhale, reach the right arm towards the left toes. Lift your left foot up and do your best to grab that left foot with your right hand. First, opening that right shoulder, heart towards the sky. Then, as you exhale, pull that left heel in. lifting your right arm back up and down towards the space at the inside of your right foot, rising up onto your hands and lifting your left knee up off the ground. So going from that nice opening flexibility pose, now we're really beginning to strengthen. So left knee up off the ground, draw the ribs in, hug the inner thighs in towards one another. 2 more breaths here. Finding that balance between that strength and flexibility. Okay. Now spin that left heel down. Start to angle your left toes to the back of the mat and walk your hands towards your left foot, straightening your right leg, squatting into that left knee in your surfer's lunge. Then open the arms out wide. Opening up that right leg, the one that we just worked in that lizard pose. Raising up past the right fingertips. Inhale, forward. Exhale, walk forward towards the right foot again. Angle the right toes out and just step your left foot towards the outside of the mat. Squat back down in your malasana. Elbows to the inner knees, pressing the knees out wide, lengthening. Nice, comfortable yogi squat. Not comfortable for everyone, but it'll get there if you keep practicing. Place your hands down, look to the other side. Step your right foot back. Place your right knee down onto the ground. Now you can always be on your hands here on the inside of that left foot, making sure your left foot's at an angle, or you can lower down to the forearms, especially if you did on the other side. Bracing yourself with your right forearm or hand, taking your left hand to your left knee, pushing it away from you. Opening the heart towards the ceiling. Feeling the effects of this lizard lunge, not only opening that left hip and strengthening at the same time, but also opening through the front side of that right hip. Now inhale, sweep that left arm straight up towards the sky, and then back towards your right foot, pulling that right foot in. Once you have a hold of the right foot, open your heart towards the ceiling, and then pull your right heel in towards it. As we get into back bends in this practice, opening up the front body is going to be so important. Then inhale, release your right foot, return both hands down to the mat, straighten the arms, tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee up off the ground. Thinking about pulling your right toes towards the front of the mat, your left heel towards the back of the mat. That energetic lift is called Mula Bandha in yoga, which is really just the strengthening and tightening of the pelvic floor from the inside to work the core. Inhale. On exhale, spin the right heel down. Walk your hands back towards the right foot. Angle the right toes towards the back of the mat. Straighten that left leg. Should feel really nice on that left leg. Open the right arm out and the left arm up. Breathe. You've got this. Just warming up. Inhale, put the hands down. Exhale, walk back into Malasana at the front of the mat. Push the knees out wide, hands to your heart. Nice. Now interlace all your fingers with the thumb and the index. Allow your lips to curl up into a smile, because this is going to be challenging. Inhale, reach the arms up, push down through the heels, and rise all the way up to standing. Heel toe your big toes to touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Awesome job. Let's take it back through the Vinyasa. Inhale, reach the arms out to come up. Exhale, swan down. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, shift forward on the toes, knees up or down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take about 5 breaths here. Do whatever feels good in this first down dog. If you like to pedal out the legs, do so, maybe little twists, sending heels one side then the other. And maybe you're just holding your down dog in stillness, breathing. All right, Let's take some of those movements we just learned into a flow. Gripping the ground with the fingertips, spread the shoulder blades wide. Keep your arms nice and strong by firming the forearms in. Bring your feet together and inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Go ahead and bend your right knee, open the hip. Just don't let your whole body twist towards the right. So keep your shoulders squared. Draw the outer left hip back and inhale, lift the right knee up a little bit higher. You should feel this in that left hamstring, right top of the thigh. Now, inhale, rise high to the ball of that left foot. Slowly start to shift the shoulders towards the wrists. Spin to the pinky toe edge of your left foot like you're doing a side plank and flip the dog over. On the ball of the right foot, inhale, reach the right arm up and over your right ear. Pushing down through the left hand, lift the heart, inhale. Going from this open position now to a strengthening position. Side plank pose. Stack your feet, your legs, your pelvis, and your arms. If it's too much for you, you can always place the right foot down on the mat in front of that left foot. Otherwise, push down through the left hand. Lift the hips up. Inhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest. Look down and do your best to step your right foot forward. You got it. Spin that left heel down. Glide it up, heel to arch, and windmill up into warrior two. Make sure that your right thigh is almost parallel to the ground. Your right shin's in a straight line from the knee to the top of the foot. Lengthen both sides of the waist as you inhale, and as you exhale, bend deeply into that right knee. Flip your right palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep the bend in the right knee. Exhale, right fingertips down to the inside of the right foot, or right elbow to the right knee, left arm up and over you. We'll do 3 more rounds just like that. You've got this. Keep the bend in the right knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, Parsvasana, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Halfway there. Exhale, side angle. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, keeping the core in. Beautiful. Now inhale, instead of reversing, come up, straighten your right leg, turn the left toes to the back of the mat, bend your left knee, and inhale, open up into that yummy surfer jump. Should feel amazing on that right leg that we just opened. Inhale, expand the heart. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. You're going to turn towards the back of the mat. So now you're in a crescent lunge with the left knee bent, the right leg straight. Inhale, rising up. As you exhale, draw the ribs and the navel in. As you inhale, imagine that your back ribs are going taller towards the crown of the head. One more exhalation takes you deeper into that bending. Inhale fully. Exhale, step your right foot next to your left into your Utkatasana chair pose. Just for a moment, take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit all the way down onto your butt. Navasana. Extend the legs forward. So in this traditional boat pose, the legs are straight, the arms are forward, the heart is lifted. If that's just too much, you can always bend your knees at a 90-degree angle. Just make sure that you're leaning the shoulder tips back enough so that you get a nice grip in the front body. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lower down, half boat, shoulder blades off the ground, squeeze your legs together, point your toes, and most importantly, smile. Inhale and exhale, rise all the way down. Bend your knees, soles of the feet on the mat. We're going to do bridge pose. Should feel pretty great to counter that core work that we just did. Make sure your shins are in a straight line, your feet are hips distance. Inhale, lift your hips up. Work from shoulder to shoulder. Interlace your fingers underneath you. Now making sure that your feet are pointing forward, that your knees don't splay out. Begin to pull your feet towards your hands. That will turn on your hamstrings, the key to really back bending safely. Draw your heart towards your chin as you inhale. As you exhale, knit your ribs in towards one another. Just a very complicated way of saying engage your core. Now, brace all of your weight in your left foot. See if you can lift your right foot straight up. Really challenging the core and the hamstrings. Put your right foot down. Lift your left leg up. Pointing the toes. Put your left foot down, undo the interlace of your hands, and place your hips back down onto the mat. Draw your knees in, hold on to your hamstrings, and just begin to create these playful rocks up and down along the length of your spine. On that last rock, can you take it back to chaturanga? Then down to your belly. Great job. And if that just wasn't happening, you can rock yourself up, lie down onto your belly. Join me with your forehead on the mat. Sweep your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Press the palms together. As you inhale, push firmly through your feet and lift the chest up. Keep the back of the neck long by looking down. Exhale, draw the navel in. A little bit more. Inhale, push to the feet, draw the navel in, lift up a little bit more. Maybe the hands lift up off the backs and possibly look forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. Forehead down, hands flat underneath the elbows. Tuck your toes under. Draw the navel in already. Push down through hands and feet. And inhale, lift up, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, we're backwards on our mat, but don't worry. On the other side will get us to face forward. Bring your feet together. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. So again, make sure not to turn your body. Keep your shoulders square. Keep drawing that right knee back, lifting your left knee up. Take a deep inhalation to rise high to the ball of that right foot. Start to shift your shoulders over your wrists and flip your dog over. Pushing firmly through the right hand and the outer edge of your right foot. Lift your heart up, reaching the left arm up and over. Inhale fully. Exhale, side plank pose. Stacking arms, feet, thighs, and hips. If it's too much, once again, you can always kickstand yourself with that left foot out in front of you. If possible, lift the hips up even more. Draw the tailbone to the heels. Push to that right hand. Inhale, left knee draws into the chest. Look down. Do your best. Step your left foot forward. Spin the right heel down. Line it up, heel to arch, and windmill up into warrior two. As you inhale, find the length through both sides of the waist. As you exhale, bend into that left. As your collarbones smile open, try to let your lips follow. Positive attitude definitely helps. Now let's move together. Flip the left palm, keeping the left knee bent. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take it into Taj Rockitt. Of choice, whatever you did on the other side. 3 more. Inhale, reverse. Keep that nice deep bend. Exhale, Taj Rockitt. Inhale, reverse. You've got this halfway there. Exhale, side angle. Last one. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle. Your left leg is in for a treat. Inhale, take that reverse all the way into your surfer's lunge. Right knee is bent, right foot is under, left leg is straight, and open the left arm. Breathing here. Pushing down through the left heel, gazing up through the left fingertips. Inhale, and exhale, hands down. Turn now into a crescent lunge towards the front of your mat. So your right knee is bent, your left knee is off the ground, you're on the back of the left foot. Inhale, rising up. As you exhale, bend deeply into your right knee. Breathing here. Finding strength in that back leg as well. Pushing the left heel back, lifting the left inner thigh. Now keeping that right knee bent. Look forward, maybe even down towards the right toes. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, really lengthen sides of the waist. Exhale, sit all the way down into our favorite, Navasana. Either legs bent or extended for an extra challenge. See if you can hug the knees together and lean the shoulder tips back until you feel like you're about to fall backwards. Use your core to hold yourself. Inhale, you got it. Exhale, slowly lower down into your Ardha Navasana. This is so hard. I'm right there with you. Hug the thighs in. Take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale all the way down. You made it. Now we get to balance it out on our backs. Now bend your knees like a bridge pose. And you're more than welcome to do bridge pose here once again. I'm going to guide you into Urdhva Dhanurasana or upward bow. Maybe listen to your bodies and do what's best for you. Making sure that our feet and our kneecaps point forward the whole time. At no time do our feet splay out or our knees splay out. That's just going to hurt your rib. Lift your hips up like bridge. If you're going to stay in bridge, go ahead and interlace your fingers underneath your body. If you're going to join me in Urdhva Dhanurasana, plant your hands flat next to your ears, fingertips facing your shoulder tips. It's really helpful to turn the hands out so the fingertips face the outer edges of the mat. Now push down through the hands and feet, lift to the crown of the head first, plug the arms back into the shoulder sockets, and then push down through the hands and the feet to lift the head up. For some of us, this is easy. For others, we struggle just to lift the head up. So listen to your body. Pain is never okay. But fun is mandatory, right? So now from here, pushing through the hands, you can even walk the feet back if your shoulders allow. Really pressing the chest towards the fingertips and the knees towards the toe tips. The two actions will help to lengthen the lower back. Take a deep in breath. Inhale. And exhale. Lower all the way back. If you're in bridge, just drop your hips down, heel toe your feet as wide as the mat, let your knees drop in. Just allowing any tension from the low back to release. And then you can hug your knees into your chest. Holding onto your hamstrings, once again begin to rock up and down playfully along the length of your spine. And maybe you use that rock to send yourself all the way back to chaturanga. Down to the bottom. Last little back bend here. Bringing your forehead down onto the mat. Bend your knees. Reach back with your hands. Grab your ankles. So you can always have your hands on the outside of the feet. This is a lot more accessible. If you want a deeper shoulder opener, take your hands to the insides of the ankles. Now, push back with the shins to lift the shoulders up. Then lift the heels up to really begin to find that beautiful shoulder opener in Dhanurasana. Flex or point your toes. Inhale, lift from both ends. And exhale, release all the way down. Great job, yogi. Now inhale, rise up onto your forearms. You're still on our belly. For Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Make sure that your hands and your elbows are shoulders distance. Now from here, begin to pull the mat towards your feet with your hands so your heart shines through the shoulders. Lift the navel. Maybe even look up. Inhale. And exhale. Stay in this position. Just begin to lift the navel and gaze down between the forearms. Tuck the toes under. Inhale fully. And exhale, lift your knees up into forearm plank pose. Woo! We thought we were done. One of the greatest ways to counter any sort of deep back bending is to engage the core. So that's what we're doing. Inhale in this forearm plank. Exhale, reap the rewards in your dolphin pose. Walk your feet in. Create a down dog like shape, but you're on your forearms. Feel free to stay here in your dolphin. It's really a terrific place to build strength and flexibility simultaneously in the shoulders. If you like to go down in a headstand or a forearm balance, feel free to lift one leg and go on, fly on up. Whatever you choose to do, making sure that you're engaging your core and breathing in and out through the nose. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in. And exhale, lower down. Just letting the skin on your forehead gently crease towards your nose. Relaxing your jaw, your cheekbones, your neck and your shoulders. Take your fingertips underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift up to seated. Swing both legs out in front of you. Another great way to counter any sort of back bending is forward folding. So with your legs out in front of you, big toes touching, little space between the heels. Put your hands down next to your hips for Dandasana. Pushing the heels of the hands down to really lift the chest. Flex your feet. And inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Now remembering that all bodies are significantly different, right? Every body is different. So if you're trying to reach for your feet and you're barely grabbing them, you can grab a towel, a strap, a t-shirt, wrap them around the arch of the feet, and really try to lengthen the spine. If you can grab your feet, grab the outer edges and pull back. Roll the inner thighs down. As you inhale, pull the crown of your head towards your toe tips. And as you exhale, fold down. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, sitting up. Flying all the way down onto your back. Hugging your knees into your chest. Keep your right knee in, extend your left leg forward. Using your left hand on the right knee, just twist. Taking your right knee towards the left. Open your right arm out towards the right. Gaze towards the right hand. Now, sticking with the idea that every body is different, there are different ways to feel this in different places of the spine. So the more that your right knee touches the ground, the lower this twist is going to be. You might feel a release in the right buttock, upper buttock, or in the lower back. If you want to feel it more in the upper body, keep your right shoulder blade down. Draw your navel in and your tailbone towards your left heel. Making choices that feel good in your body. Really fundamental part of a home yoga practice. And then inhale, come on back to center. Draw your left knee in. Extend your right leg. We'll just twist to the other side. Exploring your body, feeling what feels good, what doesn't, what's tight, what's weak, and then using the knowledge that you gain through your yoga practice to start to find ways to balance out your body. And then inhale, coming back to center. Drawing both knees into the chest. One last time. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Lift your nose up towards your knees. Become one tight little ball. See if you can stay lifted. Reach the arms forward. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And sigh it out. Shavasana. Extend your legs forward. Let the feet drop open. Relax your arms out through the fingertips. And close your eyes. Remembering that we are human beings. And too often I find myself a human doing things all day long. So use this brief time here in Shavasana to be exactly what you are. To be comfortable with exactly where you are. Knowing that you're where you need to be. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill your lungs with joy, with happiness. And let go of everything that doesn't serve you. Sigh it out. Feel free to stay here as long as it serves you. If you're ready to move on, bend your knees, roll to your side. And slowly prop yourself up into a comfortable seat. Take a moment to just observe the body, the mind, the peace that your yoga practice brings you. Join your hands at your heart, Anjali Mudra. Breathe in. And as you exhale, bow your chin towards your heart. Always in gratitude. Inhale, lift your chin. Open your eyes. Namaste.